Morning students. Today we are going to discuss about arc welding. Okay. Electric arc is the flow of electric current through a gas is a combined by heat and bright glow. It is a combination of an heat and bright glow. It will give the arc welding. The electric arc is stuck by short circuiting two electrodes and then with the drawing them apart electrons ensures from the separated tip move to the other tip by controlling and isolating the surrounding medium in between the tips. Okay, now stability of electric supply is necessary for stability of the arc. So very important one. Stability of electric supply is necessary for the stability of the arc. Okay, to have a proper welding the ground connection should be far away, otherwise the arc stability may be affected. There are several types of arc weldings. Then first one is done carbon arc welding. Now see that picture. That picture is consisting of an electrode holder and clamp and electrode arc and base met and DC supply. Okay, so based upon this figure we can explain the operation. It is one of the process of an arc welding in which arc is stuck between the carbon electrodes on carbon electrodes and the base metal. Okay, please stop. The simple arrangement of the carbon placed in electrode holder, a negative electrode and the base metal being is welded as positive. DC is preferred for carbon arc welding. There is no fixed polarity maintained in the case of an arc due to long life attitude used as electrode and it is capable of conducting more current. Okay, the arc dropped between electrode and base metal. Heat up the metal to the melting point. The temperature of negative electrode is 3200 degrees. The positive electrode is the 3900. So in objective point of view those two options may be raised. The first one is that the temperature of negative electrode is 3200 degrees centigrade, positive electrode is 3900 degrees centigrade. The process is employed where addition of an filter metal is not required. Filter metal is not required. One of the major problems which a carbon arc is that instability which is overcome by using antidote or the electrode of 2.5 cm diameter and current is about 500 to 800 employed to deposit a large amount of filter metal to be base metal. Now major drawback is that here required more current, that is on 500 to 800 amps. So filler metal and flex may not be used for the based upon the type of joint and metal to be welded. Okay, advantages: heat developed can be easily controlled. Heat developed can be the heat control can be easily. Okay. It is a quite and simple, less expensive. The cost is less. Okay. Next disadvantages: input current required in the approximate double of metal arc welding. In case of a famous metals, there is a charge of a distillating of the carbon high temperature. Okay, next third disadvantage: a separate filler hole has to be used if any filler is metal is required. Applications: it is used in a welding of a stainless steel without the thinner gases, useful for welding of a thin high used to nick for the galvanized sheets. Galvanized sheets. And next type is that metal arc welding. So see that picture here also the same thing. Instead of DC supply, here we are using AC supply. In arc welding, in these electrodes are used most of the same metals as that of an workpieces to be welded. So metals is same, but should be supply is different. So depending upon the material or metal, The electrode itself is the forms a different metal. The circuit diagram of a metal arc welding is shown in above figure. The arc placed between the two pieces, the electrode, results of the temperature in order to about 2400 degrees centigrade. Both AC and DC. AC is the 80 to 90, 50 to 60 can be used for the metal arc welding. The current required for the metal welder is varies from 10 to 500 amperes. The main disadvantage in this DC metal arc welding is that presence of arc is low present. So during this action at the time the presence of arc is low. For a good welded, the flux coated metal should be used. Should be used. Okay. So these are the two types of an arc welding. Okay. First one is that metal arc welding, and the second one is that carbon arc welding and metal arc welding. Okay. The next class we will see. Okay. Thank you.